This is Saturday, December 27, 2025. I'm Tomlyn Nicholson. Independent journalist Nick Shirley has uncovered alleged massive fraud in Minnesota's daycare system, revealing centers like the one with a misspelled learning sign that received over $4 million in funds and shows no sign of children or activity. His investigative video, which garnered hundreds of thousands of views, details a visit to an empty facility tied to the Somali community, has sparked calls from Republicans for Governor Walz and Representative Ilhan Omar to address the billions potentially lost in welfare programs. Russia unleashed a barrage of missiles and drones on Kyiv this morning, resulting in 1 death and over 20 injuries just before Ukrainian President Zelensky's scheduled meeting with President Trump. Zelenskyy condemned the assault as a deliberate sabotage on peace talks, highlighting the ongoing volatility in the region amid stalled negotiations. U.S. forces launched targeted airstrikes against ISIS operatives in Nigeria, with one operation paused briefly as a symbolic Christmas present to terrorists before proceeding. This demonstrates a firm stance against radical threats targeting Christians, earning praise from Republican leaders for proactive defense measures in volatile regions. President Trump is set to host Ukrainian leader Zelenskyy at Mar-a-Lago for peace discussions, emphasizing the no aid flow without his approval. This meeting aims to resolve land and security disputes, reflecting a tough America First approach to foreign entanglements. The Trump administration has struck a deal with a small Pacific island nation to accept up to 75 deportees in return for substantial foreign aid, ramping up efforts to enforce stricter border policies. This initiative is hailed as a bold step to restore law and order at America's frontiers, accelerating removal of illegal entrants amid ongoing immigration debates. The FBI is shutting its outdated headquarters, the J. Edgar Hoover building, in a cost-saving relocation expected to spare taxpayers billions, streamlining operations for greater efficiency. Conservatives view this as a victory over bloated federal spending, aligned with calls to trim unnecessary government waste. Trump's tariff policies have raked in $236 billion in revenue for 2025 alone, fueling a 79% surge in GDP growth and debunking naysayers. This economic strategy is credited for revitalizing American industry and trade fairness, putting the U.S. back in a position of strength. Hundreds of Marines have been deployed to the Arizona border to bolster security as DHS ramps up screenings and visa curbs, revealing that 70% of apprehended illegals have criminal connections. This reinforcement is seen as essential to protecting national sovereignty from unchecked migration. China has slapped sanctions on American defense companies over arms sales to Taiwan, heightening geopolitical frictions that threaten U.S. interests. Conservatives argue this aggression highlights the need for robust military alliance to counter Beijing's expansionist moves.